for permission from all of your clients in the future.
Oh,
But
wait, I
yeah, but
think you
now
now click
you just
yes.
started right now.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
just
I
start.
give you consent.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
just started.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the 3 hacks I use to get business. And I've built a couple dozen call centers around the world. It's easy for me to get call centers up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 seats. I'll tell you what I do and how I do it. First one, you need to use your 300 people that you told me you have. What does that mean? You have 300 bots who work for you who can increase your SEO. When I say SEO, they can help your call center be found by the people in the United States who are looking to outsource and to send invitations for requests for proposals. So what I'm talking about is have each of your agents, every time they're hired, they need to sign into Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and say on their profiles, not a new one that they've already had for a long time, that they work for you. Your website, what their title is, and that they work for you. That will give you 1,200 hits every month in Google, and the Google crawl will see 1,200 hits for doing that. So you're going to instantly start being found and getting free leads from U.S. companies, because if someone, let's say there's an American who's married to a lady from Guyana, or a lady in America who's married to a guy from Guyana, and they want to go and visit their family once a year. So they're going to say, well, I'm going to do an RFP, and I'm going to invite companies that I can find in Guyana. I'll do a quick web search. Ooh, this one looks good. I'll send them the invite. It works. It happens all the time. Now you're going to get pushback from your agents. They're going to say, why should I do this? This is my account I've had for 5 years. And you're going to say, because if you bring me business, if you bring me accounts that I can capture based on your referral, I'm going to give you 5% of that. That is a referral fee. I'm going to give you 5% monthly of whatever you bring to me. Your agents will bring you business. Trust me. They'll be calling their relatives in Toronto or in Los Angeles saying, hey, if I got something I need to talk to you about. It happens all the time. So get all of your agents today to log into Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and put on their profiles that they work for you, your website, and your phone number.
Okay.
It's really important. It's a way to get free business. Point number 2. Are newspaper companies dead?
Nope, not here.
They're not. They're not anywhere. People still print newspapers, right?
Right.
So if the two of you had your picture taken in the newspaper, would you clip it out and keep it?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You would. I know I would. I know I do. So one of the most important things in a call center is to have recognition and to really promote the positive things your agents do. So what I would suggest you do is contact the newspaper. What town are you guys in? What is it?
Georgetown.
Georgetown? Georgetown.
That's right.
How's it? Good guess. So
Hmm.
you need to go to Georgetown and go to the newspaper, knock, 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 talk to them in person and say, we'd like to invite you to our town hall meeting in our 3 sites. We're going to have one next week in our call center. We need you to come out. We want you to take some pictures. It's going to be our monthly, the second Tuesday of every month, we have a town hall meeting, and we give out these certificates for perfect attendance, for best quality, and for agent of the month. You're going to just print these out from Microsoft PowerPoint. They're going to come. You know why? Because there's not a whole lot of news besides oil and gas in Georgetown anymore.
Correct.
And they're going to say, oh, so every Tuesday I can come out and take these pictures? Yeah, we do this every Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month. And then they'll come in, they'll take pictures. They won't say no. They're not going to charge you because you're giving them free news. And what will happen is you'll get them a little bit of tidbit about your company. You're going to give them a little press release along with the names of the agents. And this is important because you need to recognize your agents. This will give you the discipline to recognize your agents. But the other thing that newspapers have is a website. They're going to post it on their online website. So you're going to repost that all over the place. And American companies and British companies like companies that pay attention to quality and customer or employee satisfaction. you're certainly trying to boost employee satisfaction, and you're recognizing good performers, people that have good quality, people that show up to work with perfect attendance are gold. So you should go to the newspaper tomorrow, and then next week, and every whatever the first Tuesday of every month, you should have a floor meeting in each of your 3 sites, recognizing the top agents from the month before. Your agents will value it. They'll go home and show their grandparents and their parents their picture. They're going to be happy. And the US clients that I have will see that and see that as a testimonial that you care about your people.
People
So that's
management.
hack number 2 that I've done a zillion times. Now the third hack, are you both in front of a PC?
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Okay. I want you both to go to Google,
Okay.
and I need you to type in USA, caps, USA, space, Indeed. So USA and then Indeed, Indeed.
Mhm.
Tell me when you've done that. What do you see
Indeed. Pop up.
for USA, right? Okay, good. So
Right.
then in the top left, you're going to see what are you looking for? So you guys are good at dispatch, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So type in dispatch agent. That's what you're looking for, dispatch agent. And then where, type in Los Angeles. So dispatch agent is what you're looking for. Pretend you're looking for a job. Dispatch agent, and then where, Los Angeles. And then just underneath the dispatch agent, when you type that, you're going to see within 25 miles, within 100 miles. Select within 100 miles of Los Angeles. Have you got that far?
Yeah.
Have you
Yes.
both got there? Samuel, you're there? Okay.
Yes.
So now scroll down all the way to the bottom, and you're going to see a spot where you can put in your email address and click create an alert. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yes.
Do that. Now, just curiosity, how much are they paying dispatch agents in Los Angeles?
Find one that actually has salary information. Oh, $22 an hour. I saw that one.
Is that
Ooh.
all? $22 an hour?
Oh, wow.
So from this day forward, Samuel, you'll never accept a job for under $12 an hour. You can't find an agent for less than $12 an hour in America.
Nope.
Never sell yourself short, ever. Now you know exactly how much they're charging, and you're going to be calling these guys. So you're going to put in searches today, after you're done on the call with me, you're going to put in a search for dispatch agent in San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, within 100 miles, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Tempe, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, Salt Lake City, Utah, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston. Just do a Google search for the top 30 cities in America. And you're going to do dispatch agent. You're going to do technical support agent. You're going to do telephone recruiter because you guys do RPO.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're going to do customer service agent, sales agent, bill collector. I heard bill collector, bill collector. You're going to look for those 6 different jobs in the top 30 cities in America. And you're going to see when you get these alerts, you're going to have 1,000 leads a week coming in, 1,000 leads. And maybe 10% of them are being valid. You don't want to compete with the big giant companies like Qualphone. You're not going to take work from Mr. Morrow. Mike Morrow is never going to lose a business to you. So you don't compete with Qualphone. You compete with yourself. You go after the companies that have never outsourced. And if you're telling them you can do it for $12 an hour and you can do it around the clock 24/7 and improve their quality, they're going to be so happy. So you'll need to make 100 calls a day, though, ladies and gentlemen. And after your 100th call, you're going to have your script down. But you need to make a script before you even get started. So next thing I want you to do is go to YouTube.
Okay.
Are you there?
There.
YouTube. I
Yep.
want you to type in The real Wolf of Wall Street. The real Wolf of Wall Street. Type that in. I paid
Sammy is
$3,000
laughing.
to see Jordan Belfort. I had paid $3,000 in Nicaragua to see this guy, and it was well worth it. So did Jordan Belfort come up? First guy that comes up on YouTube? He's the real Wolf of Wall Street. So not Leonardo DiCaprio, Jordan Belfort. Now,
Yeah.
what I spent $3,000 on to create straight line scripts, you can find them all for free on those YouTube sites. So watch 20 or 30 of his videos. They're free. You're going to learn how to get how to have a gatekeeper strategy to get past the gatekeeper. You're going to learn how to articulate your value proposition right away, on why you're going to save that company a $500,000 a year if they give you those 10 agents. You're going to learn how to overcome objections. I get paid to teach people this, but Jordan Belfort's better than me, and it's free. So go listen to it. You need to have a script when you call to get U.S. business, right?
Right.
Yes.
So make a script. You got to make a script, and then put all those leads that you get every day from those alerts into a spreadsheet. And that spreadsheet, you're going to put down, the company. You're going to go to LinkedIn to figure out who the head of marketing is, or who the head of dispatch is, or who the owner is. You're looking for small to medium businesses. And then you're going to also go and just do a Google search to get the phone number. You never want to call HR. You never want to call the recruiter, because they're your competition. They don't want to outsource. They don't want to give you the business. So you need to go to their boss. You need to go to the owner and tell the owner, I'm going to save you $500,000 a year. I can start this Monday, and we can take your calls, and we can, you don't have to pay this silly amount to Indeed for your ads. I have a whole script on how to get them to say yes immediately. If you watch Jordan Belfort, you'll have the same script that I have, because I adapted my script from my seminar with him. So you're going to have a list of companies to call. You're going to call the decision maker. You're going to use a Jordan Belfort straight line system. You're going to make 100 calls a day. Guarantee you, you're going to get 2 or 3 good 20 to 50 seaters every month if you do this. Guaranteed. You're going to have 500 seats before Christmas if you do what I just asked you to do. I guarantee it. So you do Indeed USA Indeed. You do USA Glassdoor, which is going to be a lot of duplicates, but it's also cool because you can see people complaining about the company. So you can say, I read Bobby Clark's review of you, and you could really use better customer service, and I think we could improve your Glassdoor rating just by you hiring us.
Yeah.
And then LinkedIn, you would make some LinkedIn alerts as well. But the starting point is Indeed, because that's the one that has most of them. The second best is Glassdoor, and the third best would be Indeed. All right, I'm LinkedIn, I mean. So those are my 3 hacks that'll get you 500 seats before Christmas. How's that sound?
Noted. And they all make a lot of sense.
Do you want a bonus one? Do you want a bonus? I'll give you a bonus. Do either of you ever go to the United States, ever?
No, but
no. But do you have somebody who can go to the U.S. in your company?
Yeah, we have persons traveling back and forth. Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you what you need to do. Never, ever pay somebody to bring you business, because you know how to do it now based on our short conversation. And never go to call center conferences where Qualphone is there with Mike Marlowe talking about Qualphone crushes your company with his 5,000 agents in Georgetown. You're not going to go to a call center conference, because you'll just be paying money and you'll never get a client. You guys will never be recognized. There's only one place you should go every year, and that's in Las Vegas, first week in January. It's the Consumer Electronics Show. Consumer Electronics Show. You can look it up on Google. The Las Vegas Consumer Electronics Show. I always get business walking up and down the aisles of that place. There's 3,000 entrepreneurs there, guys that just moved from Guyana to Stanford. They just got their master's degree in business from Stanford, and they got the best dispatch app in the world, but they don't know what to do about it. And they just got $1 million of seed funding, and they don't know what to do with it. So here's what I do. I go around to all these booths with my notebook, and I listen intently to these guys who have these hot new apps, these hot new things. Let's say it's a drone. So that's an easy example. So I'm talking to this guy, Michael. He just got his master's degree at Stanford, and he's from Guyana, and he's built this new drone that's even better because it's got better AI in it. It does special things. It will help you with fleet management. It'll go and it'll do audits on every 15th driver to make sure he's not speeding. And it can be deployed where there's high accident zones so that you guys don't get ripped off by people who slam their brakes and brake check in front of you. So he's got this great AI. He's got this great thing. So I'm going to say to him, that's really interesting. Thanks. After I wrote all this down, I'm going to walk away. So Michael from Guyana, from Georgetown, who just got his master's degree and he just got $1 million, he saw that I wrote notes and listened to him intently, but I didn't ask him anything. He's like, hold on. Let me give you my business card. I'm telling you this because this has happened to me a couple thousand times. And can I get your business card? Well, okay, sure. And why are you here? He thinks I'm with a venture capital company and I'm looking. That's what he thinks. He thinks that I've got more seed money. And I'm going to say, I'm here for another client because I am. I'm here to find another client. I never lie. I'm here for another client. And then I'll wish him best luck. I said, I wish you the best of luck. I'll start to walk away again. And this time I'll come back and say, but I did have a couple questions for you. This seems like a very complicated drone. What is the buying experience? Do you have like a store where they go on and they can compare the features of your drone compared to the other 4 or 5 leading drones? And what's the payment gateway work like? And what's the navigation tool? What's the employee journey? How do they find you? And how easy was it for them to pay for it? And right now you just blew his mind because he's like, I don't know. I don't know any of that stuff. I just came up with the idea. So then you say, well, what's the out-of-box experience? Do your customers like it when it comes out of the box? What's the percentage of people that give you a positive net promoter score after they buy it? And what's the initial failure rate out of the box? How many of these things break when they're received by the customer from UPS? He has no idea how to answer any of these questions. But because you guys are outsourcing professionals, you know every single step of the customer journey. You know all the things that we do to take care of customers, from acquiring them to keeping them happy, to having them buy more, to bill collecting if you have to, doing support. You know all of that. So then he has recognized that he has no clue. And then you can tell him, I tell you what, sounds like you might be in trouble here. Let's talk Monday. I'm happy to take care of all this for you. We charge $15 an hour. We need 5 agents at the minimum. We'll handle the whole onboarding. We'll handle the chat support, the tech support. We'll handle it all. And we need to have a $3,000 check from you. I'd prefer to get right now so we can set up our IVR and set up our chat bots for you and all that good stuff. $3,000, are you crazy? When they tell me $3,000, are you crazy? I know I've got the deal. You're selling quality. You have the goods. You have what he needs. So that hack I just gave you is gold. Nobody knows that. I know it from doing it so often. So whoever you send, maybe it's the 2 of you, to the Consumer Electronics Show every first week of January in the United States and Las Vegas, you're going to pull in, it could be the next Elon Musk. It could be the next PayPal. I'm not kidding.
I get you. And I've pitched I believe it was the Contact Center Expo in Las Vegas that is happening in April.
Which is a waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of money.
So
you think you
instead
can
of,
compete with Qualphone? No, you can't.
Will there be the will Qualcomm be there?
yeah,
And
yeah, they're going to be there.
Okay. Well, I get where you're coming from. That would be a
I
waste of
would
time.
not go to the call center conference in April. I would not go there unless they're paying you to be a panel speaker. I go all the time to call center conferences when I'm a panel speaker, when I'm asked to talk, and sometimes they fly me there. I do that, but I'm never going to pay to go and pay to have a booth because I'll never pick up any business because I'm going to be competing against Qualphones. Not, I mean, I say Qualphone, but all the big boys go to those big call center conferences and you guys can't compete with them. You'll be lost. You'll never get business that way. Never. So if you can get your money back, I'd say ask to get your money back. Say, sorry, we got COVID. All of us got COVID. We can't come. Seriously.
We're actually not going to that one. It was just a pitch. Instead, they're going to be attending the Customer Contact Week in Las Vegas, and from there, they're going to hop over to Collision in Canada, Toronto, because they've
Oh,
been to Collision last year, and we got some traction from that.
okay.
Yeah,
So
so they're going to
go
be
places
reattending that one.
where there's potential customers. Call center conferences, there's no potential customers, right? Just
Correct.
competition. That's all.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yes. So
Makes a
while
lot
you
of
got while you guys was actually having a conversation, I was actually looking on one of our our Facebook page, and one of the things that is definitely missing is those recognition that you mentioned. I'm not seeing any of those here. So you're definitely right when it comes to that, because one of the things that I notice is that when you reach out to a company and say, hey, I'm representing Express International, these are places they will go to ensure that.
Absolutely.
So we
Yeah,
definitely will have to work on getting
Okay.
some of.
content
Let's
creation
let's
for
do a
sure.
let's do a quick recap of what the 3 hacks are. What's the first hack I had suggested?
All right, so to have the agents, the ones that we have right now, and even those that are coming in to sign into their socials and to update that they're working with us.
All 4 of the socials. All 4 of
Yeah.
them.
So
It's not a choice. They must do it.
says
And
Facebook,
if they
LinkedIn,
push back,
Twitter,
say,
and
hey, look,
Instagram.
yeah, and if they push back, you can say, hey, look, there's a good chance that if you bring us leads, we're going to close it and we'll give you 5% of it. So it behooves you. What we want to do is grow, and we're going to share that growth with you.
Yeah.
It's an easy conversation to have. Okay, that's hack number 1. What's hack number 2?
To utilize like newspaper and social media as well for content creation to promote the agents, um, invite the journalists
Recognition.
to our town hall and stuff like that for our recognition ceremonies, even though we do have those, but we need to up our game on the content creation to
Every
broadcast
month
those.
you do it, and you bring in
Yeah.
the newspaper to do your PR and your your public relations, basically. Yeah, and then you just share it all over the place. That's hack number 2. And what's hack number 3?
Indeed. Going to Indeed USA, searching for these jobs and comparing not only Indeed, Glassdoor, etc. So, and then
Hmm.
you provide a bonus, which is the script.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you call these
Well,
owners of these small to medium companies or the head of that department, and you give them that script.
never
That
call HR because, well, those are our
HR wouldn't
competitors.
want to lose their job.
They don't want
absolutely.
to lose their job.
You got it. Well, I think you
Because,
guys are set. Now, are you interested in a campaign from me? I have a
yes.
bad one, but I'll tell you about it. It is a bad one. I love it, but it's not a great campaign for established call centers. I own a call center in Palestine and we're doing it, and we don't have great English there. We have really good Arabic, so we're not doing very well. We're doing maybe 1 sale a week. So let me
Mhm.
pull up my numbers here. So it was with Comcast, and it's still 60% Comcast. I work now with this company called Cable Finder. So Cable Finder is a CRM that Comcast uses, as well as AT&T and all the other high-speed internet companies in America. Comcast is 60% of the U.S. market. So basically, you would be calling business to business and selling high-speed internet. If you do it the way I suggest, where you start out with fiber and work your way down to coaxial, and you push for 3 years, not 1 year, and you push for 2 and 3 cross sells like transferring your phone over, television, high-speed internet, a backup system for internet. if you push those things, which doesn't cost much more, you'll go from making a commission on each sale from about $200 to up to $800 a sale. So it is a pay for performance campaign though.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that means you only get paid when the person is provisioned, and it takes up to 85 days to get paid. So those are the
Okay.
real big drawbacks. But Comcast is a great company, and everybody in America needs high-speed internet. It's an easy sell. And if you call the cable company in America, they get cable, you're gonna be on hold for 20, 30 minutes, and they're gonna treat you rudely, and they're not gonna give you the best deal. When you call, you're going to be enthusiastic, sharp as a tack, and you're going to give them a great deal, and you're going to tear it up. I have a company in Bangladesh that's doing 4 sales a week, and they're doing about $400. Well, let me just see. They were doing 3 sales a week last month. So what was that? So let me put on my glasses.
Mhm.
They were getting about $650 a sale, and that means for each agent, they were making about $1,940 a week per agent, which is about $8,400 a month per agent. And in Bangladesh, they don't pay $8,400 a month per agent. Trust me.
They
Mhm.
don't.
So you would probably have at least their ability, if not better, because Bangladesh, they have a very strong Bengali accent. You might
Yeah.
have some very strong Bengali accents in Guyana too, because I know there's a lot of people that their grandparents came from Calcutta, but but
Yeah, those are years back, so
they
everybody
probably
just
lost the
full blown
Bengali
English.
accent by now.
Yep.
So basically, it's a campaign that is good. You should do quite well with it, but you'd also have to buy leads, business to business leads, which you could probably get, I don't know, 80, 90,000 American business leads for 80, $90. I mean, leads are really inexpensive to find. There's so many
They're all
people.
over. They're all over social media.
They
Persons
are.
selling these different type of leads. Yes.
Yeah. And if you got an IT guy who's really good, you could set up avatar, meaning that you could do pushing the pitch automatically to all the numbers all at once. And then when somebody says, yeah, I'm interested, it comes to your agent. So you only get the hot leads. So
Yeah.
that's what Bangladesh is doing because their English isn't so hot. Um, but it's a good campaign. You should be able to make, I don't know, 8,000 a month per agent if you do what I'm saying. If they don't make 1 sale a week, you take them off the campaign after the second week, though. The sales
Okay.
isn't for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's for me, but
Yeah.
maybe not for all your agents.
Everyone geared towards customer service.
Yeah. Now,
Feel
Comcast
good.
won't give you customer service initially, but if you become in the president's circle, if you become their best company, you guys are going to be going to Los Angeles every year, and the best companies would have opportunities for other things, such as hourly inbound, tech support, that kind of stuff. But you got
Okay.
to prove it on the outbound sales first. If
Okay.
you're interested in it, then you wouldn't be working for me on this. You'd be working for my boss at Cable Finder. His name's Ryan. He would have to talk to you. He'd had to, one, hear that you have a US bank account. Two, hear that you understand it takes up to 85 days to get paid. Three, understand you had to make outbound calls, lots of them, and buy your leads to do it. And four, that you understand that you get paid based on the value of the sale that you did. Um, at a minimum, it's $200 a sale, but if you're doing that, that's not good. I mean, for me, it's easy because I'm American and I know all the pitfalls. One, inflation is running rampant in America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comcast, Comcast, if they only do a 1 year deal, they can jack you up $100 the next year. But if you do a 3 year deal, they're only going to be able to jack you up 10, $12 a year, like 10% of the monthly. They can't go higher than that. They're bound by the there's this uh, uh, governing body for utilities and technology. I forget what it's called right now. Public Utilities Commission. So they get in big trouble if they jack up rates for existing customers. But if you aren't a customer with them anymore, they can jack it up. So the inflation thing, I can usually get them to 3 years, which means I'm going to be paid 3 times more. Two, there's a lot of bad weather and a lot of blackouts in America lately. It's climate change. I don't know. So there's this box they sell that's a glorified, uninterrupted power supply that keeps everything running and gives you 8 hours of internet service for your customers, even if the internet grid goes down. So I sell that like hotcakes. And then the third thing I do is I sell televisions. If it's a restaurant, you can have a television. You can, show the cricket match on weekends. If it's a gym, same thing. If it's a auto repair shop, yeah, they can sit in the waiting room while you're giving them a tune up, and they can watch TV. So I do 3 or 4 different cross and upsells. Plus, I start out with fiber. You want to have the best bandwidth possible. So start with fiber, and then you work your way down to coaxial. So if you do those things, you're going to be having, $700-800 a sale if you do those things. So if you're interested, I can set up an appointment with you and Ryan, my boss at Cable Finder. He would do the contract with you. I don't get paid by you. I get paid on the back end from Cable Finder. So if you're interested, let me know. I'd be happy to make the introduction.
Okay. So we have to, while this sounds like a pretty great option for us, we would also have to present this to our team of directors and get their opinion on it before we get to
Sure.
make a decision to move forward. And on a call like that as well, our director for this sales division, he will have to be on that call as well. So we'll have to give him a notification.
Happy to talk to him. That sounds good.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right. Well, what questions do you have for me?
You're pretty
Well,
clear on a lot of it
yeah,
on my end. So that is one campaign that you have. But go ahead, Sammy.
I learn a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to come on this call and learn anything, except the campaign that you have. But I definitely learn a lot, and we will definitely be taking this to our managing director because I feel these are some of the things could help us be better when it comes to bringing in new clients because this will be our foundation. This will be the thing that they go to know about Express International and not say, well, you guys are bullshitting me. You guys are painting a pretty picture and it's nothing of the sort. So we
Yeah.
definitely will be taking this to them.
Cool. Well, listen, I believe in developing relationships, and who knows, maybe someday I'll be working for you. You never know. So I always feel that the more you help other people get what they want out of life, that's how you get the things that you want in your own life. So I'm happy to share what works for me. And if not this campaign, I do get campaigns that cross my desk on a regular basis. So I'll definitely keep you guys in mind for future work.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
If there's anything else you need from us, you just
Yeah.
let us know. Um, and we can take it from there. I see definite potential in a beneficial partnership between Express International and you.
Fantastic.
Um,
Feel free to send me a copy of your recording if you want. I'd love to see a copy of it.
yes, Alice will definitely share
For
that at the
sure.
end of our session.
Awesome. You might have to compress it or something. Okay. Well, I wish you guys the best, and I look forward to talking to you guys again.
One
Alrighty.
question
Thank
quick
you.
before you go.
Yes, sir.
You did mention that, you will keep us in mind if anything, come across your table. Is there anything you need from us, for example, our presentation, so you can actually send over to these potential clients if you're pitching Express International to them?
Not yet. And what I would do is just have a joint call with you and them. So,
Okay.
I mean, you guys can express how good Express International is better than I can. I mean, but some of the things that they're going to want to look at would be infrastructure. They're going to make sure you have a good data center, that you're PCI compliant, that
Yes.
you don't have people wandering around with phones on the floor. You don't have people walking in and out of your data center. That you don't have people using their personal emails on the floor. So yeah, they're going to look for data security, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we're big on that as well, and we
You
have
got
our
CPC
agreement.
certified people, so I mean, you're an easy
Yeah,
sell. You got ISO, you got COPC, so I mean, you guys are fantastic.
sounds great, and it sounds promising. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon as well. And if you need anything else from us, you can just shoot me a message or shoot Sammy a message, and we'll be here.
Fantastic. Make it a great
Thank you
day.
so much. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
Russ.
Thank you. And you too. Be safe.
Bye
Bye.
bye, guys.
Bye.